blessed good evening to one and all. Here again outside of Holy Innocents Church and School, which is situated at Ashford in St. Thomas. Up the road, we'll be leading you back to Ashmore Hall with St. Thomas Post Office. Sally Corner is affectionately known as around the corner. Sally Corner is named. The S bend up the road here is Sally Corner, which will be taking you into Ashmore Hall, where the St. Thomas Post Office is. This is all the church cemetery. Church, which is situated at Ayshford in St. Thomas. As I said before, this Ayshford is spelled Ayshford. This is the road that leads to Harrison's Cave and Letchmore Hall Gully. This is the church cemetery here, where the people are laid to rest now. This is the church cemetery. So this is where most of my ancestors would have been laid to rest. My great aunts, my great uncles, and my great grandparents. I have one great aunt remaining, and she sings in the choir. So this is where all my family, most of my family, from my mother's side, are laid to rest. Night is now approaching. Night is now approaching. Cemetery. As I said before, people don't get buried here anymore because the cemetery is filled. So they bury the people on the opposite side of the road now. This is the primary school building here, where most of my family would have received their primary education, such as my aunts, great uncles, and so on. So this is a beautiful country church and school. Even though I hear that this school, the numbers are dwindling significantly, the school building here the numbers are dwindling significantly. Not much children that attend school there at Holy Innocents anymore. So only people that get buried in this churchyard are long-standing members of Holy Innocents. Other than that, they have to get buried on the other side over here. This is all tombs here in the church. So again, this is the Holy Innocents Church Multi-Purpose Center. And this edifice here is what carries the bell now. The bell is in here. This is the bell tower here. The bell is. The bell was placed in this edifice here around 1989, 1990 when they took it from here, where it originally was, to build the western porch. So this is the bell free here now. The bell is. So this is Holy Innocents Anglican Church. On the front porch here. So this is the vicarage here where the priests lives or used to live. The last priest that lived there was Reverend Light, who was the priest here for 24 years from 1987 to 2011. This is all the churchyard here. Like I said before, I have lots of ancestors laid to rest here at Holy Innocents. Grave of former organist Hudson DaCosta Drates, who was also a relative of mine. He and his wife are laid to rest here. Some more gravestones over here. The Mahone family grave. And the grave of Lester St. Clair Vaughan. With the former organist, choir master, and principal of Holy Innocents Primary School and organist of Holy Innocents Church, and the man who wrote the National Pledge, the author of the National Pledge. The Mahone family grave. So Holy Innocents Church, and night view of Holy Innocents Anglican Church, Anglican Episcopalian. Thank you guys for watching. Again, this is the road I will lead you back to Brian's Road, which is known as the Line. And the Vickers Club used to be here, which was the boys' school first. Holy Innocents Boys, the Vickers, which later became the Vickers Club. The Vickers Club was later pushed down and demolished in 2005. A night look at Holy Innocents Church. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed evening.